I don't know how long he's going to be out. He's going to be out at least till next week. I'm hoping that we can get him back next week, but he can hardly walk. He did it in a pass protection drill on the other day, on Friday, and that thing it just blew up on him. So, and then Norton, I hope to get back in another couple of days. He's responding well, doing good, doing things we need to do just to get him, healthy. But Jay Guillermo stepped up today.
Ryan saying again?
Just his shoulder. Just his shoulder. He just strengthened. No, it didn't pop out. He just had some inflammation in it. He had surgery already, but he got extended and got a little that inflammation that he had been working out. Just kind of put us back to ground zero. So just working through that, strengthening it the way it needs to be. So we just sat him down for a couple of days. We know what he can do.
McKenzie and Edmond and Baker.
All having good springs, really good springs. McKenzie is separating. He's what we thought he was.
So
he's a special player.
So with Peters on the shelf for the first game, you could pull the trigger. I mean, a lot of time left. You could pull the trigger on McKenzie to start in a game.
Oh yeah, sure. If we played today, he would start. Ain't no question. Not even close. He's as good as we got right now. I mean, he's a talented young man that's taking a lot of pride, and he's a student of the game. He is just, it's like dealing with a different guy from where he was mentally this fall. Not being able to play, hurt, working with freshmen, all that stuff. Don't forget about Mark Jenkins. He'll be back, and he's a guy that'll definitely be in the mix when he gets back. And Gary's done a lot of good things. He got beat for a big touchdown today by Artavis. Very competitive play. It's good to see number 3 make a big play on him. But Gary Peters he'll be ready. He'll be ready. We got a good group there. This will be the most complete defense I think that we've had here in a long time. From last year, y'all all looked at me like I had 3 eyeballs when I told you our front 7 was going to be the strength of our team. Y'all thought I was crazy, and they lead the nation in tackles for loss. But we were a little suspect in the secondary, and whereas this year I think we can be much more of a complete group with all those guys back, and we're going to be much improved on the back end, much improved. Just more hands on board, and just overall talent and athleticism, and guys in the right place, and then just some experience. Guys that were playing as true freshmen, the J-Rons, the Jadars last year. Those guys have got some experience now. They're just different guys. So I think we can be very complete on defense, and we have great competition. Just like we have at the quarterback position, we got competition all over that field defensively, and that's making us a better football team.
It sounds like a quarterback that you don't have to have a pecking order at the end of spring, that you would be very content to let it continue to marinate and percolate over the summer.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, there's 5 months of good decision making ahead of us, and commitment, and leadership, all kind of stuff. There's a lot of things there's a lot of things that still have to be done. As we have told them, everything counts. If you're going to be the quarterback at Clemson University, if you're going to be the face of this program, everything matters. And so there's a long time between now and August, and it's not like you just got one guy that's just way out in front of everybody. Some days it's this, some days it's that. It's just a lot of back and forth and a lot of competition with really good players. So I don't have any doubt when we'll come out of the spring, these guys are going to pick up where they left off from the spring game and the off-season program, and take that into the summer. And that type of leadership is going to be priceless for us. Priceless, because they're all good leaders, and they all want to be the guy. And so they're all working to be the guy, and it'll all sort itself out. I mean, I wish it was easier, but you got to go through the process. Unfortunately, it's something you got to do, unless it just was obvious. But it's just too competitive right now to say, hey, this is where it is, and all right, you're the guy. That's not where we are. We got a long way to go before we're at that decision.
So it's not obvious.
It's obvious that we got really good players. That's what's obvious.